30 years ago, Copenhagen was a very, very different city from today. A declining population, an aging population, no growth, no investment. The metro has always been a driver for growth and development. The effect of the first metro, M1 and M2, was a very huge economic boom into the city, connecting new areas, connecting the airport to the city. So it really transformed and kicked Copenhagen into a new millennium.
In the 90s, Copenhagen was really run down, nearly bankrupt. People were moving out of the city, and it was not a city that was prepared for the new industries. And everyone knew that this is, long-term job. And we see the results today. There was a lot of land value in brownfield sites, in derelict harbor sites. That was why there was a political agreement saying, how do we ensure that Copenhagen can develop into a sustainable city?
Perhaps the most impactful decision was the creation of Metroselskabet and By-havn, because they have played a significant role in changing the city. The fact that infrastructure comes before the development creates a virtuous circle. Metro 1, which was built before the development came, has enabled the land around Metro 1 to have a higher value and make the development more attractive, thereby also generating income for the municipalities.
Growing up in Copenhagen, I've seen a big development from a city that was kind of worn out with a lot of poverty and all these backyards that were dark, to a very lively city that's green and livable and very wealthy. This has been one big collaboration driven by political leadership. We had a mayor and a town hall that decided to develop Copenhagen, making sure that you would grow over a grid, that the infrastructure was in place, and using the money for new areas to actually finance the metro.
Today, the impact of the metro is broader. Now it's about enabling sustainable living. It's put where the people need it. We tend to say that we simplify urban life. To the envy of all my colleagues in other metro systems, we actually make money off the operation. The metro is an integrated part of Copenhagen.
Arup played a significant role into the development of Copenhagen. The Horizon Bridge is very special to Arup. The Royal Arena has given Copenhagen the concert venue it deserved. And the Blocks is a building which is one of a kind. It's a mixed-use development. If you go there on an average afternoon, you may see people gathering for a meeting in their office, people coming back with their groceries from the supermarket, and kids playing in the playground. To me, that's Copenhagen in a nutshell.
The Copenhagen Way is known all over the world. It's a city that's very nice to live in, that's green, where we can ride our bikes and just live a very enjoyable life. One of the first things you might notice in Copenhagen is the clean water in the harbor. And if you look at it only as an investment for environment, it's maybe a bit expensive. But if you look at it as something that has lifted the whole city, it was economically, socially, and environmentally a really smart investment.
Key to any good development is to have infrastructure and a sustainable, meaningful and inclusive development. We're deeply immersed in supporting the ongoing evolution of the city, and we do that by meeting its future challenges, from the built environment to energy and technology. You have to bring all the disciplines together.
But then, of course, we become wiser on some issues. We are developing new analysis, new tools in order to ensure that 50% reduction in the use of carbon, also in urban development, not only in the buildings, but also on roads, parks, bicycle lanes.
Next phase is how to make the metro even more sustainable when it comes to construction and designing phases. And here we need people like you in Arup in order to bring down the carbon footprint from when we construct new lines.
If Copenhagen is to stay Copenhagen, we have to make sure that this is not just a city for very wealthy people. That is really a mixed city where you can live and where you can also have teachers and plumbers and policemen living in the city, so that we keep being an integrated population and don't live in these silos.